Very good evening to one and all participate here. Respected Principal Insert Sir, respected Honorable Abdul Kalam Azad Sir, Honorable Keynote Speaker Mr. Surakant Sharma Sir, Honorable Mr. Shabjar Ahmed Sir, Coordinator AMFI, respected Dr. Ghulam Mustafa Ahmed Sir, co-convener of the webinar. On this beautiful evening, I, Dr. Manul Haq Chaudhary, convener of the webinar, is pleased to welcome each and every one of you to brainstorming webinar on contribution of mutual funds on philosophical counseling for the development of nation. Today's webinar has been jointly organized by Department of Philosophy, BB College Langla, and Association of Mutual Fund in India. Before inauguration of this webinar, I would like to introduce our college. Our college, namely Barpeta Bongaigaon College, Langla, was established in the year 1992 with an objective to impart higher education to the greater Langla area in general, and to those for whom higher education was always beyond their reach in particular. Langla, the embracing place of two districts, that is west part of Barpeta and east part of Bongaigaon district, is an agricultural, rural, and co-educationally backward areas of beautiful heritage of people of different cultures, communities, and religions. To commemorate the site of embracement of two districts, the college has been named as Barpeta Bongaigaon College, shortly BB College. As a social institution, besides classroom teaching, we have some social responsibilities to aware some radical and intellectual subjects matter of contemporary world. Economic activities in day-to-day life of human being is an important part. So knowledge of mutual funds create investment awareness and increase financial literacy to the society. That is why we arrange such a relevant webinar to meet the social needs and global challenges. Now, I'd like to invite our Honorable Principal Patron of this webinar, Muhammad Anwarul Islam Khan sir. Please, sir, come and proceed your welcome address. Thank you, sir.
Good evening to all the participants. I am Muhammad Anwarul Islam Khan, IC Principal of Barpeta Bongaigaon College, Langla. First of all, I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to Honorable Surjakant Sharma sir, Senior Consultant of Association of Mutual Funds in India and former Deputy General Manager of Securities and Exchange Board of India. I would like to I also like to offer my thanks to Shabjar Ahmed, coordinator of AMFI, and co-convener members of the organizing committee for conducting such a program in our college. Along with lovely participants who joined in the event, in this glorious moment, I would like to thank Dr. Ghulam Mustafa Ahmed, IQAC coordinator. Thank you, Dr. Mainul Chaudhary, convener of webinar, and thanks to organizing committee of our college. The college has been established in the embracing part of Barpeta and Bongaigaon district in the year of 1992 with a view to provide. We have organized the national webinar on the contribution of mutual funds, our philosophical counseling for the development of nation. This is a need-based program for providing e-learning and holistic development. I think that such a program encourages the fact that how we can launch mutual funds on the philosophical counseling by which we can learn a lot of information for the development of nation. Such a mutual funds also teaches us the social responsibilities, how we can appropriately use for the development of nation. With these few words, I would like to elaborate the program. Thanks to all. Join me. Joy to Barpeta Bongaigaon College, Langa.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Mr. Abul Kalam Azad, HOD Philosophy Department, and guest of honor of this convener for his welcome address. Abul Kalam Azad, kindly proceed. Sir.
Good evening to everyone. Before keeping welcome address, I would like to introduce myself that I am Mr. Abul Kalam Azad, an assistant professor of the Department of Philosophy. First of all, I would like to offer my heartfelt thanks to our IC principal, Sir Muhammad Anwar Islam Khan, for giving us the opportunity to conduct the webinar in our college. I would like to offer my special thanks to our Honorable Sir Suryakanto Sharma, Association of Mutual Fund in India, and special thanks to coordinator of the AMFI. My special thanks to the convener and co-convener of the webinar, Dr. M.H. Chaudhary and Dr. Ghulam Mustafa Ahmed, sir. I would like to offer my thanks to the lovely participants who have joined and supported the program to make grand success. We have organized this webinar in our college on the contribution of mutual funds on philosophical counseling for the development of nation. We are actually delighted to have you here. This will be an opportunity for us to learn a lot of information each other and grow together. For the development of nation, thus, I conclude my welcome speech anticipating all the best and good health. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, we would like to invite today's speaker, sir, Sharma sir. I'd like to introduce him that Sharma is a commerce graduate and master in law with specialization in corporate laws. He is also chartered associate of Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. This Sharma has over 35 years experience in banking and finance and securities market and had initially served in a leading financial institution. Thereafter, in Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and finally in SEBI. Sri Sharma joined Securities and Exchange Board of India in 2003 and served in SEBI for more than 16 years in the different departments of SEBI. Lastly, in addition to other assignments in SEBI, he was in charge of Office of Investor Awareness and Education in SEBI's Northern region for more than 5 years. And in this period, more than 15,000 SEBI's financial literacy and investor awareness programs were conducted. And he himself had addressed as guest speaker in more than 600 IITs. Sharma was also a member of working group of NCRT for developing vocational course on mutual funds for students of 11th and 12th classes. Sharma is also a recipient of Excellence Award from a leading trade body for promoting mutual funds in India. Sharma is also a mentor of few NGOs working for financial literacy and investor awareness in the country. After superannuation from SEBI in 2019, he has joined Association of Mutual Fund in India and Apex Body of Mutual Fund in India as senior consultant for spreading financial literacy and investor awareness across country amongst citizens. Since May 2019, Sharma has interacted with lakhs of investors and potential investors, students from more than 700 investor awareness webinars and programs across the country. In reputed government organizations, research institutions, leading educational and professional institutions, corporates, centers, and I invite Mr. Sharma, senior consultant of AMFI. I would like to say something to respected participants that they are requested to keep their camera on and mic off. And all the participants are requested to camera on about 80% time during the session. Otherwise, you will not be eligible to get certificates. You are also requested to fill up the feedback form given to set box in any time during the program. Thank you. Now, I'd like to invite Deputy Speaker Mr. Shotan Sharma sir. Please.
Good afternoon to all of you.
Give
Good
your
afternoon
valuable
to all
speech.
of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Am I audible to all of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Respected principal of the college, respected HOD of Department of Philosophy, convener and co-convener of the program, and I'm thankful to all of you for giving me opportunity to be with all of you today, this evening, to discuss a very special subject. And I appreciate Dr. Chaudhary that since you are from Department of Philosophy, you have given a very good subject in which you have imbibed the philosophical aspect of the mutual fund as well. So I thank you for defining, rather well defining the subject this time, which connects with your department. I am also thankful to the participants who have spared time to be with us today. But Dr. Chaudhary, one thing I want to convey to all the participants here, that ultimately the concept of mutual fund is a growth of citizens and growth more so of the financial aspect. Because we do grow philosophically, we do grow economically, we do grow socially. But here, my subject, since you have given me mutual fund, so my subject will be more confined to the mutual funds only. But before coming to the mutual fund and nation building, I just want to share a few things with all the participants. Why mutual fund? And what is the importance of mutual fund? And that too, why we should go for the mutual fund investment. But before, again, the basic question is, what is investment? Why we should make investment? And my dear esteemed participants, you are well aware that we need money in our life. We need huge money in our life. And Dr. Chaudhary, we need money not in one go in our life. We need money throughout our life for many things, many bigger things in our life. That is why the importance of money in our life. We all appreciate the importance of money in our life. And how we get money, Dr. Chaudhary? Can you tell me how you get money? Through salary, which you get from your college. This is the basic source for those who are working, those who are have any job, they get salary from their employer. Those who are in business, they get business profit out of their business. And those who are in profession, they also get professional fees and get money. So there is a prime source of money for all of us. There may be some students in these participants, of course, they say that they are not earning today. But definitely, Dr. Chaudhary, they are going to earn very soon. They might go for some business, they might go for some service, they might go for some profession. So they will definitely start earning like you. So there is always a primary source of money for all of us. Mostly those who are service class people here. The primary source of money for them is salary which they get from their employer. Am I right, Mr. Chaudhary?
Right, sir.
So the salary which we get from our employer, in your case, your college, what we do with the salary which we get? HOD sir will agree with me that a majority of our salary goes into taking care of our regular expenses. Grocery item, rental, travel, education of children, lot utility bills, lot of other counts we are spending our salary, we are spending our income. But respected principal will agree with me, sir, that there is a uniqueness with all of us. And that is, HOD sir, whatever we earn, we might earn 10,000, we might earn 10 lakhs. Whatever we earn, we always wish that a good amount of our salary should not be spent. We try. Of course, it might not be possible. But we always try to take as much money from our salary which we don't spend. And my dear participants, the money which we don't spend out of our salary, it is called savings. It is called savings. And Dr. Chaudhary, we should be proud of it that Indians are still one of the best savers in the world. And not only we are the best savers in the world, we always, that is in our blood. We always try. We always think that money should be saved. Why? What is the reason of saving, sir? Mr. Robiqul Islam will agree with me that why we save? What is the need of saving? Because we all know that in future we will be needing huge money for our family obligation, for our comfortable life, for education of children, and for retirement life as well. So we will be needing huge money in our life, and that our salary will not be sufficient to take care all of our obligation and family liability. That is why we save. So saving is an integral part of our life. But unfortunately, Dr. Chaudhary, we have been best savers in the world as a country, as an individual I am talking about as well. But unfortunately, Dr. Chaudhary, we have been worst investors. Best savers, but worst investors. We have saved, but unfortunately, we have kept the saving at our home in boxes. And you might remember, sir, when our Prime Minister all of a sudden announced in 2016 the demonetization of money, of notes. Can you remember, Nurul sir, where the maximum note had come from? From the kitchen boxes of your wife, from the kitchen boxes of your mother, because they have been saving many, 1 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 15 rupees, but they have been keeping their money in home. And this is the most unwise thing. So what my request to all of you, particularly young people like Mr. Islam, you do save, because your life will become more comfortable only with the savings. But my dear friends, don't keep your savings at home, except some emergency fund. Of course, for emergency, we should have some money at home all the time, but not more than that. So what we should do, we should put our money in somewhere. We should put our money in one or other product. And Dr. Nurul Amin sir, the process of putting our money into some product, it is called investment. And my dear friends, you will earn money out of your money only through investment. And one thing I want to tell all of you, there will be two sources of money for you, Dr. Chaudhary. One source will be money which you will be earning through salary. And the other and very important source, Mr. Narul Amin sir, will be that your money will also start earning money for you. And that how it will be, sir? It will be only through investment. So the things are very clear that investment is very, very essential. But definitely you will agree that what investment we will make unless and until we save. So saving is the first step, my dear friends, and investment is the second step. And both the steps will lead us to prosperity, to have comfort, to have money in our life. So we should not only be saver, but we should also be investors. And the purpose of investment is very simple, my dear friends. My money should now also earn money for me. The money which I have saved, Dr. Chaudhary, the money which I have put in some product, that money should also earn money for me. That's the only purpose of investment. So please do appreciate, HOD sir, that saving is very important. But that is only first step. The second step has to be that whatever we are saving, we should put our saving into some products. And that the purpose of that putting our savings is that my money should also earn money for me. So investment is a tool, is a mechanism by which my money start earning money for me. But unfortunately, HOD sir, you might remember in my generation at least, we have saved and we have put our saving into some products as well. But unfortunately, HOD sir, we didn't make money out of our money, which was very essential and which was the only object of investment. We simply accumulated money. We didn't make money out of money. And there is a difference between this money accumulation and wealth creation. What is money accumulation? Simply means that I am accumulating money. And what is wealth creation? That my money has started earning money for me in real terms, in real sense. That's the crux of the difference here. And what is the difference between money accumulation and wealth creation, HOD sir? I just want to give you a very simple example to all of you. An example is very simple, but what point I want to make to all of you is very important. And what is the example? Suppose Mr. Nurul Amin sir, may I take your name, sir, with your permission? I just want to take your name in this example I am sharing with all the participants. Suppose Nurul Amin sir has got 1 lakh rupees with him. Now he might got angry that I have much more than 1 lakh. Why you are mentioning only 1 lakh? Sir, it is just for example's sake, I am saying that suppose you have 1 lakh rupees with you. And that 1 lakh rupees you put with a bank, with a good bank, for 1 year bank FD. 1 year bank FD. And the bank promises to give you 6% return on your FD. After 1 year, when I meet you and just ask you, sir, what happened to your bank FD? What your answer will be, sir? Bank has given me 6,000 rupees as return on my investment if the rate was 6%. And you are happy. You are enjoying the 6,000. I have earned 6,000 rupees. But you are wrong, sir. That point I want to make to all of you. How you are wrong? Because of two reasons. The first thing, sir, during 1 year when you had given your 1 lakh rupees to the bank, Nurul sir, one thing also keep happening every day. What was that? Inflation. Mehengai. Inflation also keep increasing every day. And sir, what is inflation, Mr. Islam? Definition of inflation is very simple, sir. Increase in the prices of goods, item or services over a period of time is inflation. Am I right, sir? This is a simple definition of inflation. So suppose the inflation rate has been 5% during 1 year when you had given your money as FD to the bank. What does it mean, sir? It simply means that last year, had you not gone for FD and you could have purchased some item or some goods or might have availed some services from that 1 lakh rupees. Sir, you tell me, Nurul Amin, sir, would you be able to get same items, same goods and same services after 1 year at 1 lakh rupees? It will not be possible, we all know. Why? Because of inflation, prices of those items have increased. Suppose the inflation rate has been 5%. What does it mean, sir? It simply means that whatever you could have got some item, goods or services in at 1 lakh rupees, after 1 year for the same goods, same services and same item, Narul sir, you will have to pay 1,05,000 because the inflation rate has been 5%. Now you see the proposition, sir, you are very happy when you got 6,000 return on your FD. But in reality, sir, out of 6,000, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation. Normally, we don't look at like this. We are always happy whatever we get. But that is 6,000 was your notional income, sir. Please understand what I want to tell you. 6,000 was not your real income, because out of 6,000, 5,000 was eaten by the inflation. So there remain only 1,000 with you. But sir, one more factor is there. That is, whatever you earn on investment, the rule means, sir, government takes income tax on tax also. And for FD, the rules is very clear, sir. Whatever you earn as interest income will be treated as your income, and you will have to pay income tax as per your slab. There is no concession at all. Suppose you are in 20% bracket. Of course, you are in 30% bracket, I know. But conservatively speaking, suppose you are in 20% bracket. You will have to pay 20% income tax on 6,000 bank interest income. What it becomes, sir? 1,200 rupees. So you see the proposition, you are very happy when you got 6,000. Out of 6,000, sir, 5,000 has been eaten by the inflation, and 1,200 rupees you have to pay as income tax. Did you get anything in reality, sir? No, rather 200 rupees has gone out of your pocket. 5,000 plus 1,200. This is the case. This is the case of most of the middle class, salary class person. They don't go deeper into the real return. Whatever they get, they feel happy. But that is not the right approach, sir. Suppose, sir, I take this example forward. Suppose the interest rate is 8%. Suppose. In that scenario, Nurul, sir, you will get 8,000 as interest on your 1 lakh rupees. Again, keeping inflation at 5% out of 8,000, 5,000 will be eaten by the inflation. Again, 20% income tax on 8,000, that is 1,600. But even after that, Nurul, sir, there remains 1,400. 8,000 minus 5,000 minus 1,600. And Narul sir, and to all participants, Dr. Chaudhary, I want to say, this 1,400 is your real income. In first scenario, there was no real income at all. In the second scenario, 1,400 is your real income. So what I want to emphasize here, sir, that whatever you earn as return on your investment, you must first take out the inflation, then the tax liability, and if there is something remains with you, that is your real return. And we have to earn real return on your investment, Narul sir. Because 6,000 and 8,000 was your notional income only. It was not real income. The real income in the first scenario was negative, no real income. In the second scenario, it was 1,400. And this 1,400, sir, only is going to create wealth for you. So what my point here is, sir, we should always try that whatever money I am saving, whatever money I am investing, that should earn some real return. And formula of real return, the rule, sir, is very simple. Real return equal to notional return minus inflation minus tax liability, if any. So we have to earn real return, Dr. Chaudhary. That we should always try. But why we have not been earning real return, Narul sir? Had you given a thought to it? What was the reason? Yes, sir. There was a reason. And that reason lies in our mind only. Not outside, Narul sir. That was in our mind. And what is that? Most of the middle class, salary class person were very clear. They didn't want to take any risk in investment. Arey Baba, no, don't talk about risk at all. We don't take any risk. That was a clarity on our part. But that was wrong, sir. That is why I keep telling young participants in my sessions, Narul sir, young people should take risk. Because in investment, the funda is very clear, sir. More risk, more reward. If you take risk, then there is a possibility of real reward. Otherwise, you will simply be accumulating money only. That will not going to serve the purpose at all. So, my dear young participants, please do take risk in your investment. But Narul sir, I keep advising them, you should take calculated risk, not blind risk. You should always take calculated risk. Calculated simply means what risk I can take. What is my risk appetite? What is my risk taking capacity? And blind risk is, I don't know anything. I'm putting my money somewhere and I don't know what the product is. What the risk in it? That should not be the case. You should take risk in the investment, but that should be calculated, Mr. Chaudhary, not blind risk. Now, question arises, how I can manage my money? What is the best way? Narul sir, I keep advising young participants, please develop your financial plan. Every individual, Narul sir, must have his or her financial plan. And what is financial plan? Simply speaking, HOD sir, it is not a rocket science. Very simple thing I am telling to you. So, I am taking the name of Mr. Rokibul Islam. He appears to be very young. I am taking his name for this sake. Mr. Islam, next Sunday, sit with your family at home. Take a paper and on the paper make 3 columns. First column, second column and third column. In the first column, you just make out what bigger things you will be doing in your life. What will be the bigger things? That in the rule, sir, we call it milestone also. So normally, what are the milestones in our life, sir? The first milestone for which huge money is required, HOD sir will agree with me, is marriage. For marriage, money is required. Then after that, purchase of house or flat or whatever it will be, for which you will need money, Mr. Islam. Then for purchase of four-wheeler, that is also very common nowadays, for which you will need money. After that, nowadays, new trend is on, sir, Narul sir, that was not in my generation, but now the new trend is on. Every family wants to go on vacation. National vacation, international vacation, but for that, they will need money, sir. They will, then the bigger thing will be happening in their life after a few years, sir, higher education and professional education of children. Every parents, Mr. Islam, wants that my children should get the best education. But sir, Narul sir, for that huge money will be required. Then once their education is over, children education over, sir, then definitely we will think of getting them married. Again, for that money will be required. And lastly, and very importantly, Mr. Islam, leading retirement life. HOD sir is very lucky, and sir is also very lucky. I am also very lucky that we will be getting pension, sir. But now those young people, they will not be getting pension. So how they will manage their retirement life, retirement years? And sir, one more development is keep happening every year, Narul sir. When India got independence, our average age of Indian Dr. Chaudhary was only 47 years, which has now risen to 71 years, sir. What does it simply means? That even after retirement, these young people will be living more than 15, 20, 30 years, from where the money will come for retirement life. That is why I keep advising them, Mr. Islam particularly, start accumulating money for your retirement life as well. Keep developing your retirement corpus, and a huge corpus will be required. So for all these things, you will need huge money. But that can be within your hands, Mr. Islam. Provided you make this plan, in the first column, put all the bigger things in your life. In the second column, put the time period when they are likely to happen. Suppose you are unmarried, suppose, and you say that after 2 years, I am likely to be married. Put it 2 years against marriage. Likewise, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 30 year last retirement. Put it like that. Third column, Narul sir, is very important. How much money you will need for all these things? Suppose Mr. Islam says that I'm likely to be married after 2 years, and my marriage expenses will be taken care of by my parents. Normally, in the Indian context, it is okay, sir. But Mr. Islam, you should not expect that your honeymoon package will be given by your parents. That is that that is exaggerated expectation. At least you should have your honeymoon package out of your savings. Suppose you say that I might need 5 lakhs rupees for a honeymoon package. Narul sir, today he is contemplating that it will be 5 lakhs, but after 2 years it will not be 5 lakhs. It might be 5.50 lakhs because of inflation. So inflation is a killer of our money. So likewise, you should start giving money requirement to each and every time terms. And once this chart is over, Mr. Islam, this is called financial planning. And Narul sir, I keep telling in my session, financial planning is very, very important. Because only through financial planning, you will have clear picture what money you will need at what time. And once the picture is clear, Narul sir, psychologists say that a person who has defined goals in his life, including financial goals, Dr. Chaudhary, he or she works harder. He or she works harder. He or she focuses more on planning. Because now the goals are clear. How much money I will be needing at what time and for what purpose. So you must have financial plan. And one thing I want to tell Mr. Islam to all of you, and that is eighth wonder of the world. And Narul sir, it is power of compounding. Power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world, my dear friends. Those who understand and practice power of compounding in his life or her life, they will have least financial problem in their life. And sir, Nurul sir, what is power of compounding? Simply a commitment with yourself, not to others, with yourself only. And what is that, Mr. Islam? That whenever I will get return on my investment, naturally when you save and invest, Narul sir, he will be getting return or after some years. So whenever I get some return on my investment, I will never use that return for my personal consumption. I will never use that for my personal consumption. I will simply put this return as reinvested. So I will keep reinvesting my return. It might be 5,000, it might be 50,000, or it might be 5 lakhs even, sir. But my commitment is very clear. Whenever I get return on my investment, Narul sir, I will keep reinvesting it. And not once, regularly for next 15, 20 years. And Master Islam, if you do it, it is very difficult. Saying is very easy, but doing is very difficult. But if you do it, my dear friend, I can promise you with confidence that you will have huge money after 15, 20 years. Because it will be multiplying your money. When you kept reinvesting your money, it will be multiplying your money. That is why, sir, power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. Now, where to invest? That is very important thing. Before coming to the mutual fund, Dr. Chaudhary, you might be thinking, I'm talking about very common things. But Dr. Chaudhary, I feel that these are very essentials of your investment success. These are very much necessary to understand before you embark on a journey of investment success. So where to invest? The first category is, sir, governmental small saving scheme. Narul sir, government has started some schemes for the middle class, salary class person. And one scheme is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. PPF is a relatively very good scheme of the government of India. Government also gives tax concession when you invest, sir, and government doesn't take any tax when you earn return on your in your PPF account. So PPF account is a very good account, very good proposition of Government of India for the middle class, salary class person. Then I just named, then I will answer your question, sir. Just my session is over. I will take all the questions. After that, National Saving Certificate, NSC. I'm just narrating the government scheme only first. Then Kisan Vikas Patra. Then, sir, RBI bonds. Then government securities. Then Government of India undertaking bonds and debentures. And then saving scheme of the post offices and banks. These are all under the umbrella of governmental scheme, Narul sir. There is one benefit and one advantage, one disadvantage. The one advantage, Narul sir, is there is no risk at all. Whatever government promises you, government will give you. When the scheme matures, government will give you a mature amount. But HOD sir, the minus point is that return is most reasonable. There is no extraordinary return. But I feel, Narul sir, that we middle class, salary class person should also look at these schemes because they are relatively safer. But beyond that, there are schemes where we can invest, sir, and that is property and real estate where we can invest, HOD, sir. But again, risk is there. How much property will appreciate, nobody knows. Whether you will be able to sell the property when you need the money, not sure. And the acquisition of money also has got huge cost nowadays. Then maintenance cost of the property is also very huge, Narul, sir, you will appreciate. But it is a proposition for you. I'm just putting for you. Then gold. Gold is also, I don't know how many female participants are here, but Narul sir will agree with me that our Indian female members of our families are, they are passionate about gold. They are madly passionate about gold. I'm using very harsh word, but it is a fact of life that our female family members are passionate about gold. But sir, purchase of gold through jewelry is a losing proposition. I want to tell all of you. Why? Suppose you today purchase, Narul Hasan sir, suppose your wife purchased some jewelry today of 5 lakh rupees, and after 10 years she goes to the jeweler again to sell the jewelry because that she wants new design now. The design has become old. What jeweler will tell her, sir? Yes, ma'am, we will take it back, but there will be cut of 30 to 40% of making charges. Then there will be cut of around 5 to 10% of purity charges also. So literally she will get 50% only. That is why, sir, now Government of India has come out a very good scheme relating to gold. And the name of the scheme, I just want all of you to know about this scheme and tell your female members at home. The name of the scheme, Dr. Conwar, is Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. Very good scheme of the Government of India. And the purpose of this scheme is that now middle class, salary class person should not purchase physical gold, sir. They should invest in this proposition because government is giving 3 benefits in it. One is government will give 2.5% guaranteed return every year for next 10 years because the tenure of the scheme is 8 years. Second benefit, Dr. Conwar, is government will support today gold price is 60,000 10 gram. And after 8 years, Dr. Conwar, the gold price goes to 80,000 10 gram. Then government will give you money at the rate of 80,000. So whatever appreciation in the gold price, Narul sir, will also be given back to you. And the third benefit is that no tax is there. Indexation benefit will be applicable. So there will be no tax liability on it. So it is a very good scheme. If you want to, I again repeat the name, Sovereign, Sovereign, Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme. You should get the details and discuss at your family. Lastly, where we can invest is security market. And Dr. Chaudhary, in security market, there are two ways of investing. First is direct investing. Second is indirect investing. Direct investing, Dr. Chaudhary, is when you apply for the IPO of a company, or when you purchase or sell share of a company through exchanges, NSE, BSE. That is direct way of investing. But I discourage normal middle class, salary class person, Narul sir, of investing directly in security market, because Narul sir, security market is purely knowledge based market. Those who don't have knowledge of the market should never invest directly, because it is purely knowledge based market, and it is riskier product, particularly those who don't have knowledge. But there is indirect way of investing, Dr. Chaudhary, that is called mutual fund, which you have also included in your topic. And what is mutual fund, sir? Dr. Chaudhary, mutual fund is nothing but indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing, Narul sir. You are giving your money to the experts. Naturally, you will ask me why I should give my money. Sir, my answer is very simple: because we don't have knowledge. We don't have knowledge of the market, but experts have got full knowledge of the market. That is why I am giving my money to them to invest in the security market. Second reason, Nirul sir, is that I don't have time. I have got full-time job. Then I have got family to look after. But those people are taking care of your money 24 hours. They are fully engrossed. They are fully involved. And third and last thing, Dr. Amin sir, we don't have any experience of investing. But they people are masters of investing for last 20 to 25 years. That is why we give our money to the experts. And mutual fund is an indirect way of investing. But Dr. Chaudhary, purpose of mutual fund is very clear. You should have no doubt about it. And Narul sir, the purpose is very simple. I am giving my money to the expert, to them. Please deploy my money. Please invest my money as per your wisdom, as per your expertise, and generate maximum return and give back to me. So, Narul sir, it is not a social service. Mutual fund is not a social service, Dr. Conwar. It is a proposition from where I am giving my money to them to earn money on that money and give back to me after deducting their expenses, which is strictly regulated by SEBI. And one thing I want to tell Dr. Chaudhary here, mutual fund is a regulated product of SEBI. It is not a Ponzi scheme, sir. Narul sir, you might have heard about Ponzi scheme, Rose Valley, Sahara, Pearl. Hundreds of such bogus fraud schemes were there. They have looted money of the people. And Assam, lakhs of people have lost their money. You might remember. Not lakhs, more than much more lakhs than people have lost their money. Why? Because they had greed that my money will be get double in very short period. It is not going to happen, sir. So we should not invest in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committee. They are all fraud. Narul sir, I am using very harsh word for them. They are all fraud. So we should invest in regulated product, and mutual fund is a regulated product. But Chaudhary, Dr. Chaudhary, in mutual fund risk is there. Because your money will be invested in security market, Narul sir, and security market will always go up and down. This is the basic character of the market, sir. Market will go up. Today market might be up. Tomorrow market may be down. But for long run, Dr. Narul sir, market will always be up. I just give you one fact to all of you. Dr. Chaudhary, you might remember. In 1970, Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex was started, Narul sir, if you remember, at 100 point only in 1970. Dr. Narul sir, today it is 64,000. 640 times increase from 1970 to 2023. Literally 63 years, 640 times. That's the beauty of market. But for long run only, for long time only, sir. But unfortunately, Narul sir, people want to make money in security market in a quick manner. 1 year, 2 years, 6 months. They mostly lose money. Because you can make money in security market, Dr. Chaudhary, including in mutual fund, only when only when you are long-term investor. So I want to encourage young people like Mr. Islam, please be a long-term investor. Don't think that you invest today and withdraw tomorrow. Again invest day after again with no. That is not our cup of tea of middle class, salary class person. You should be a long-term investor. And in mutual fund, there are lot of categories of schemes are available, Dr. Chaudhary. The first category is equity fund. In equity fund, Arul sir, your money will be invested into the equity share of the companies. Mind it, risk is very high, Dr. Konwar, but so will be the reward. If you take high risk, there is a probability of getting higher return, but no guarantee, sir. So risk is very high, but so is the reward. And for your information, Narul sir, I just want to share one fact with all of you. Securities market, Narul sir, has given 15% average annual return during last 35 years. 15% average annual return. Every year average is 15%. No other product, maybe government, maybe maybe real estate, maybe your gold. No product has given so much of return to you. But again, I want to tell you, it is a long drawn battle, sir. It is a long term investment which will give you good return, Dr. Konwar. And you, particularly those who are salary class person, should be long term investor. So mutual fund has got equity funds. Mutual fund has got debt fund. Debt fund means your money will be invested into the debt market or given as a loan to the corporates. And third one is hybrid funds where some of your money will go to the equity fund and some of your money will go to the debt fund. And the best way of investing in mutual fund, Narul sir, for people who are salary class person, middle class person, sir, is through Mr. Islam SIP, Systematic Investment Plan. And Dr. Konwar, SIP is a magic. And what is SIP? Narul sir, simply speaking, SIP is nothing, but you are regularly investing every month you are investing out of your salary. Minimum amount of SIP, Mr. Islam, is 500 rupees only. Maximum, there is no limit. And if you start early and continue for a longer period of minimum 5, 10, 15 years, Mr. Islam, mark my words, after 15 years, you might not remember my name. But if you are a long-term investor and you start an SIP today for 15, 20 years, lakhs of rupees will be with you after 10, 15 years. That is why I keep telling youngsters, particularly Dr. Konwar, Mr. Islam, start SIP as early as you can in a mutual fund scheme and continue with the SIP for more than 5, 10, 15, 20 years. There will be great return. Most of the equity fund have given, Narul sir, 15 to 80% return during last 10 years. And it is tax efficient also. So please mind that SIP is a magic for all of us. And I know, Mr. Islam, a lot of friends like you who have started, Narul sir, not one SIP, but multiple SIPs. And all SIPs are target oriented. One SIP a person is started for purchase of a house. Other SIP for purchase of car. Third SIP for going on vacation. Fourth SIP for higher education of children. fifth SIP for marriage of children, and last SIP Narul sir for his or her retirement life. So you can have multiple SIPs. You start investing small amount right from today and keep increasing SIP amount when your salary increases. And Narul sir, you will agree that every year we get increment, we get in between D&S allowance. So with the increase in income, we should keep increasing our SIP. It is called top-up SIP. And if you do it, Mr. Islam, after 15, 20 years, there will be magic happening in your life. So mutual fund, through mutual fund, nation building will also be there, because ultimately our well-being will be taken care of, and we are part of the nation, Narul sir. If we are wealthy, my nation will be wealthy. If the community is wealthy, our nation will be wealthy. That is why through mutual fund, individual can get benefit, and our money which we are investing, sir, it is going to for our national building and national development. So again, I want to tell all of you, mutual fund is one of the best products available in the market, but don't be in great hurry, Mr. Islam. I am just giving you one website name. Please note it down. Name of the website. Mutual fund sahi hai. Mutual fund sahi hai. It is the name of the website. This website has been developed. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Sabjar. Mutual fund sahi hai. This is the website where every information about the mutual fund is available. Every information. What is mutual fund? How it works? How returns are generated? What are the different categories of schemes? What is the risk attached with the schemes? What is riskometer? And what are the taxation? And shorter videos, 1 minute, 2 minute, a lot of videos are also available, Mr. Islam, on this website. Please do visit website, and this website is available in majority of the languages. Assamese also, that language is available, sir. Those who want to understand in Assamese language, that you can opt for Assamese language and get the idea. Bengali is also there. A lot of in language options are also there. So please website, take your time, Mr. Rabha. Not be in hurry. First understand the concept of mutual fund. Then if you are comfortable, then you start SIP of 500 rupees, even when you are a student. If you are a student, then SIP amount, Mr. Rabha, is only 100 rupees. That you can do out of your pocket money. But when you start earning, you can increase the amount from 100 to 500 to 1000 to 2000, whatever you want. What your comfortability is there. So again, I repeat, all of you, particularly young generation, start SIP in mutual fund as early as you can, my dear friends, and continue with the SIP for minimum 10 years. Maximum 15, 20 years. But minimum 10 years, you will get no, my dear friend, SIP not tax-free. In mutual fund now, earlier it used to be tax-free, but now but tax will be applicable, Mr. Rabha, when you withdraw the money. Not today. No tax will be paid today. But when you will withdraw the money, only then at that time tax rates will be applicable of that period. And mutual fund, and for that matter, security market is also tax efficient, Mr. Rabha, because income up to 1 lakh rupees every year has got no tax at all. Up to 1 lakh rupees income, Mr. Islam, there is no tax. Beyond one year, if your income is for shorter period, then it will be 15% tax. But if you're investing for the longer period, then tax will be 10% only. So what I want to, again, I request you, mutual fund, yes, you can withdraw at any time, but you should not. You can withdraw, my dear friend, but Mr. Islam, I will say no, not to withdraw it. Because it is not, you are investing for the longer period. You are investing for the bigger purposes of your life, for purchasing a house, for sending your children for higher education after 15, 20 years. So That will be possible only when you start investing today. Mr. Rabha, don't waste a single month. It will cost you. Start early as you can, as you can, and continue with the investment in SIP on a good scheme for 15-20 years. But before, again, I repeat, don't be in great hurry. It is your money, Mr. Rabha, which you are, it is hard-earned money. So first understand the concept of mutual fund, how it works. And for that, I have given you the name of the website, Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Last two things I want to tell you, Narul sir, and I want your blessings, not only yours, all your faculty members, I want blessings. Narul sir, kindly start a campaign in your area in Assam. Try to educate as much people as you can. Try to educate them, sir, that they should never invest their hard-earned money, Mr. Rabha, in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. They are all fraud. Sir, they are fraud. SIP, yes, it is at maturity, it is taxable, my dear friend. At that rates applicable at that time. So, sir, this Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committee, sir, is a fraud. And lakhs of people, sir, have lost their money. And Nurul, sir, you will appreciate that educated person will not invest in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committees. Who are investing with Narul, sir? Have you observed it? Your taxi driver, your maid servant, your rickshawala, your electrician, your plumber, your peon. Sir, they are not educated. But because of greed that their money will be doubled in a shorter period, they invest. And sir, Narul sir, it is your social responsibility. Luckily, we are educated. So we should take our responsibility on our shoulders, HOD sir and principal sir. We should take this responsibility on our shoulder. We should keep educating our brothers and sisters who are not so educated, Narul sir, that they should never invest their hard-earned money in Ponzi scheme, chit fund and committee like Rosewelly, like Sarda, like Sahara, like Per. Hundreds of names I can give you. And if they don't have any knowledge of investment, Narul sir, they should put their money in bank and post offices. At least their money will be safe. They will not be getting extraordinary return, but at least their money will be safe. So I will request Principal Sir and HOD Sir and Narul Sir, particularly those who are senior faculty members are here, kindly take it forward. This is your social responsibility. We should try to educate as many people as we can. And last thing I want to tell Mr. Rabha, not to you, but through you to all the participants. Mr. Rabha, prosperity is your right. Narul sir, we have got right to be prosper. And my definition of prosperity, Narul sir, is very simple. My definition doesn't mean to be a Mukesh Ambani or a big industrialist. No, sir. That is not my definition of prosperity. My definition of prosperity, sir, I should have money to take care of my basic needs. I should have money to take care of my family obligations. I should have money to take care of or leading a comfortable life with my family. And Narul sir, I should have money to take care of my basic desires of a human being. This is my prosperity. And my dear friends, again I repeat, prosperity is your right. But Narul sir, unfortunately, you may or may not agree with me. Prosperity is not luck at all. It is not luck at all. Unfortunately, we Indians depend much on luck. We talk luck all the time. But I want to repeat here, my dear friends, prosperity is not a luck at all, Narul sir. It is not luck, but an effort. Through effort, we can be prosper. If we make sincere efforts, not today, for longer period of 15, 20 years, we all have got right to be prosper. You will be prosper. And Narul sir, there may be 1 or 2 participants here. Of course, should not be, but might be. There may be some participants who might think, sir, that they are not from rich family. They are not from wealthy family. But to them, I want to tell one thing. Forget about where you have born. Forget. From today onward, just forget where you have born. Because, Narul sir, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all. I again repeat, Mr. Rabha, birth in a poor family is not curse at all. But living as poor and die as poor is a curse, Narul sir, which we all can avoid by managing our money right from the day when we start earning. So I wish you all the best, particularly young generation, that they should be investor, they should invest and earn good money on their investment and be prosper and enjoy your life with the money you need. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Now, it's a iteration session. Anybody has query, please raise your question.
If anybody has got any question, please come forward and ask the question.
Sir, one question is, which SIP category is best?
Every category is best, my dear. Because sir, category is dependent upon your age and your risk appetite. Suppose you are young, like Mr. Rabha, then equity fund is good. But the sir who has joined with Lenovo, for him and for Narul sir, equity fund is not a good proposition, sir, because there is greater risk. We have already crossed that age. For us, debt fund is a good category. Debt fund simply means, Narul sir, our money will be given as a loan to the companies, where risk is lower. Of course, return will also be lower, but risk is. But for Rabha, equity fund is the best. He should take risk because he is young. Because, sir, risk is directly connected with your age. Those who are young, I encourage them to take risk. But that the same advice I can't give to Narul sir or to the HOD sir or the principal sir, because we have already crossed that age. But those who are young, like Mr. Rabha, they should hardcore invest in equity fund for next 15, 20 years. After that when they will join us in the same age. Yes, my dear, rule of 70 simply means in how much period your SIP will be doubled. 72 divided by the return rate will give you how much period your money will be doubled. Yes, any other question from anybody who has asked the question, just raise hand. Yes, my dear, you can, Mr. Shahajul Islam, you can at any time close your SIP. Within 2 days, your money will come to you in your bank account. Within 2 days. That is called redemption. But again, I will request you, don't be in a hurry in withdrawing the money, sir. Invest for the longer period, those who are young. Yes, Roj. Mr. Roj, unmute yourself. Mr. Sabjar.
Uruj Mushtaq, but please unmute your audio option, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Any question from your side?
Yes, I actually wanted to know a little bit more about the PPF, which you mentioned earlier.
Actually, PPF is a government of India scheme, firstly. Secondly, PPF tenure, you can open the PPF account with any of the banks or post offices. Thirdly, the tenure of the PPF scheme is 15 years. Minimum amount you have to deposit every year is 1,000 rupees to make it operational. Maximum amount, Roj, you can deposit every year is 1.50 lakhs only. After 15 years, you can extend this account for for a period of 5 years, then again for 5 years, then again for 5 years. So PPF is a very good scheme for the middle class, salary class person, because there is no tax applicability, Dr. Chaudhary. It is tax exempt. And at least I keep advising young people, middle class, salary class person, HOD sir, particularly those who are young, they should have PPF account and start as early as they can. Rose, I just give you an example. Suppose, I don't know your age, but suppose your age is 30 today. Just for example's sake only.
24, sir.
No, oh, great. So it is the best time to open a PPF account. Suppose your age is 30, you open a PPF account and continue with the 15 years period. And the present rate of return is 7.10%. Uroj, after 15 years, you will have a corpus of 41,68,000. But again, you keep extending that PPF account for 5 year, 5 year, and 5 year. So when you become 60, Uroj, the corpus will be 1 crore 58 lakhs. In the first 15 years, the corpus was 41,68,000. In the next 50 years, it increased from 41,68 lakhs to 1 crore 58 lakhs. How? Power of compounding. That is why power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. Invest for the longer period and don't withdraw your return. Return should be reinvested for the next 15-20 years. Thank you, Rose, for
So,
asking.
sir, you're saying there is no risk of PPF? If we
Not
start
at all.
investing?
Not at all, Rose. It is a government scheme. No risk at all.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Any other question from any participant? Yes, my dear friends. Any question from any participants, or should we close it, Dr. Chaudhary?
Sir.
If there are no questions, then we can close it now.
No, sir.
Or rather, still I will welcome a question from the participant if they have any question. And Sajul Islam, thank you very much for asking questions. God bless you. You are a lovely participant and you are real investors. You start investing as early as you can. If you have not already started.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Sajul, raise your question.
Do I need a demat account for SIP?
Not at all. Not at all. For mutual fund investment, demat account is not mandatory at all. For trading in share market, for purchase and sale of shares, and for applying in IPO, you will need demat account. But for mutual fund investment, demat account is not mandatory at all.
Okay. Oh, sir.
Yes. Any other question from any participant?
What documents required for SIP?
First, you will have to go for eKYC. When you go for the bank account, now, my dear friend, you might be knowing that bank will take you document, Aadhaar card, PAN card, address proof. The same documents will be required here. Your PAN card is the primary. You have to have a PAN card. So if you don't have PAN card, apply for the PAN card first. Then complete your eKYC. It is all online process. You need not go anywhere. After that, you can start investment. Yes, any other question? Dr. Konwar, how you like the session? Can you give your observation? Please unmute yourself if you can. Dr. Amarjyoti Konwar, sir. Can you unmute yourself first, sir?
Can I open SIP for bank?
For bank?
Yes,
you can through bank also. Yes, definitely you can. Yes, Akia. Yes, Akia.
Yes, sir. Sir, my question is, what is the highest limit of PPF?
Maximum limit, yes, Akia. Maximum limit of PPF every year is 1.50 lakhs. Maximum.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Minimum limit is 1,000 rupees, but ideally speaking, you should deposit 1.50 lakhs every year. If you can.
Thank you, sir.
If you can. Yes, any other question?
Anybody else?
Anybody else? I am very happy that Dr. Chaudhary, I am very happy that young participants like Mr. Sajul and Akia and are very keen to know about the investment. And this is the reflection that our India is changing. Young people are changing. They are interested in investment. HOD sir, we were not investors at all. We were putting our money in bank or post office only. But I am very happy that young people are interested to know about the investment, including mutual fund. Thank you very much, Akia. God bless you.
Sir.
Yes, Jahangir Khan.
Sir, I want to know one thing. You in your lecture you said for long time investment, but there is a problem, sir, in long time investment. Suppose in an emergency case, if I want to withdraw my investment, then can we get any benefit or profit?
No, there are two different things. One-time investment you can make, Mr. Jahangir,
yes, sir,
and you can withdraw your money at any time. But why you are so serious about withdrawing, yaar? What I am emphasizing here.
I want to clear my concept. Suppose after 1 year or 2 years in emergency situations, I want to withdraw my investment, and after that, can I get any profit?
Investment is which scheme? In a mutual fund?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you will get. You will get whatever the rate at that time. You will get return accordingly. Suppose the market is up, you will get some profit. Suppose the market is down, then you may not get any profit at all. So, my dear friend, because mutual fund investments are in security market only, Akia, you should understand. If the market is up, you will get good profit. But if you continue for 10, 15 years, Mr. Jahangir, you will definitely earn good profit, good return.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I want to know one thing. In your lecture, you said we have to trust, we have to choose right platform. But how can we recognize which platform is right or which platform is wrong? But because in nowadays there are lots of platforms which are fraud, we cannot trust them.
Yes,
then
Mr.
how can we recognize them, sir?
Got your point. Firstly, I have given you the name of a website, Mutual Fund Sahi Hai.
Yes, sir.
Visit that, just listen to me. Visit that website and know about the mutual fund. Everything. After that, there are 44 mutual fund companies in India. Mr. Jahangir, go to the website of a mutual fund directly and select the scheme. Give your bank details. You can directly invest in mutual funds. Don't go through other websites. So you invest directly in mutual fund companies only. That facility is now available. And my dear friend, it is called direct plan. There are two plans of investment, Mr. Jahangir. One, Akia, you also listen, and Mr. Sajul, you too. There are two options of investment. One is direct plan, other one is regular plan. In direct plan, Mr. Sajul, you visit the website of the mutual fund company, give your detail, select the scheme, give your detail, and then attach your bank details, everything, you are invested. But suppose you are not comfortable, you are not able to invest directly, Akia, then there is other way out, that is regular plan. For regular plan, Dr. Chaudhary, you will have to locate the local mutual fund distributor. He or she will come to you, he will fill the forms, get check from you, and then you can invest. But direct plan is more beneficial and more profitable. Mind it always. Because in regular plan, mutual fund distributor, Dr. Chaudhary, will also get some commission. It is very clear. So those who are tax heavy, just like Akia and Jahangir, they should go direct plan only. Why there should be third party in between? Better go directly.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
God bless you, my dear. And I'm very happy that Dr. Chaudhary, that your young students are very keen about the investment.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am after a fruitful discussion by Dr. Mr. Sharma sir. He is a former DGM, Deputy General Manager of SEBI, and senior consultant of Association of Mutual Fund in India. I am glad to say that his fruitful discussion will change our society, and it is a very, very important issues nowadays, and it is a need of our. So, thank you, sir. Now, I would like to remind once again that participants are requested once again that they are fill up their feedback form. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ghulam Mustafa Ahmed sir, co-convener of this webinar. Please come forward and give vote of thanks. Dr. Ghulam Mustafa Ahmed, please.
Please unmute your audio options. Dr. Ghulam Mustafa sir.
Your sound is not clear, sir.
Respected Principal Sir, Honorable Keynote Speaker Sir, Convener of the webinar, participants and their friends. I wish a warm and graceful evening to all who are joining in this webinar. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this event possible. I, Dr. Ghulam Mustafa Ahmed, HOD of the Department of Political Science and IQAC Coordinator on behalf of Barpeta Bongaigaon College, Langla, extend my sincere thanks to the Almighty for making today's event a grand success. On behalf of my college, I extend a hearty vote of thanks to respected Sujaganta Sharma sir. Today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and which will surely encourage us in all our future endeavors. I would like to thank Mr. Abul Kalam Azad, Assistant Professor and HOD, Department of Philosophy, for the welcome address. I am thankful to convener of today's event, Dr. Mainul Haq Chaudhary, for his unfiltering enthusiasm and hard work. On behalf of college, I offer my gratitude thanks to organizing committee, especially Nazrul Islam, HOD Department of Education, Dr. Khalid Rahman, HOD Department of English, Dr. Amarjyoti Kaur sir, Khalida Jasmine ma'am, Dr. Ali Asghar. I sincerely thank my colleagues, without whose help this would not have been possible. I would like to express my gratitude to all the esteemed participants whose participation made this event meaningful and dynamic. I am also invited to non-teaching staff, technician, and everyone who helped for the event directly or indirectly. Finally, I am extremely thankful to our Honorable Principal Muhammad Anwaru Al Islam Khan sir for his enthusiasm and support. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. Lastly, I apologize for all the mistakes and promise to see you again no more today. Again, good evening to everyone. Jai Hind, Jai to Barpeta Bongaigaon College, Langla. Thank you.
Sir, thank you very much. On my behalf, I am honestly thankful to respected principal, sir, for giving me opportunity to be with all of you today. I am also thankful to the HOD, sir, and his all team members. And special thank, of course, goes to Dr. Chaudhary, Manohar Khan Chaudhary, who has made very sincere efforts for this program in your college. Dr. Chaudhary, thank you very much. And I hope the purpose has been served for which you have worked very hard. And in future also, we will keep doing such programs whenever you are interested. And whenever I visit Assam, I will be very happy to meet all of you and come to your college. And then we will have a very big
You are
physical
most welcome,
program.
sir.
Very big physical program for all of you. Thank you very much. Khuda Hafiz. God bless you.
Thank you.